Hello and welcome to the Sports Center YouTube channel. So instead of looking back over some of the action that's already gone, we're looking forward today, and in particular the Carabao Cup semi-finals between Newcastle and Arsenal, Liverpool and Tottenham. Carl's here with me to discuss all that and more. How we doing, pal?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
All right, good. We've both got dogs in these fights, haven't we?
We do. How are we going to meet? That's the question.
To be fair, I mean, without jumping ahead, I hope it is a Liverpool Newcastle final because I think it'll be. I think the fans like. I think they're kind of similar fan bases.
Proper fans. Proper
Uh,
fans, yeah.
um. Anyway, let's get into the semis first because neither of us are actually there yet. Start with your mob because obviously you're tomorrow night. We're Thursday night.
Yeah.
Two nil up. Did you see that coming? Because I didn't.
I didn't see a win. But I didn't see a loss either.
Yeah.
Because at the time, Arsenal were they were dropping points. Maybe not so much losing, but they were dropping points. And I thought there's a chance here. And coming out with a 2-0 win, I was absolutely buzzing. And at the time, I was like very confident. But as it's come round now, that obviously we're the day before, I'm I'm pretty nervous, especially after that drubbing that they did in of Man City at weekend.
I'm going to say that to you. Yeah. Are you nervous at all? Even though obviously 2-0 is a decent lead, to be fair, and obviously it's St James, isn't it?
Yeah,
So atmosphere will be bouncing up there as well.
yeah. There'll be flags flying everywhere. There'll be scarves whizzing around. It'll be an awesome atmosphere. I just think we've had a couple of bad results where we've been thumped. I think one at Bournemouth
Bournemouth won it. Bournemouth were a bad
and
team, to be fair.
and I can't. There were another one, and I just
You didn't get thumped, but obviously the Fulham were a bad result for you, wasn't it?
Fulham had a bad result, and I just think and Joe Linton as enforcers looking like he's doubtful.
Really?
So that's a bit of a. But I'd be. I think they'll be ridiculed a little bit if they go out with this one. I think.
You reckon? But if
Yeah.
the
If they cock it up, yeah.
yeah, it's I'd be surprised. I think it's going to be a tight game. I
Yeah.
think it wouldn't surprise me if Arsenal win the game. If it's maybe a draw, I can see both teams scoring.
I think if
Absolutely.
we if we score first, we win. That's it. That's as in like we've won the tie if we score first.
Yeah, yeah. I think if Newcastle score first, I think it's done and dusted.
But I heard a stat. I think it was earlier today. I, I don't know the exact percentage, but it was whenever a team has scored five or more in a win, the very next game, um, the they never score more than one.
Right?
That makes sense. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
obviously they beat Man City 5-1.
Hmm.
The next game they will only score one.
Right.
So where the next game. I mean,
So,
probably shouldn't have said that to be fair, because I probably just jinxed it. But
you guys still in FA Cup?
yeah, Birmingham.
That's what I mean. So you can literally go full strength tomorrow, can't you? And rescue
Yeah,
players at weekend.
yeah. I mean, this is for us is the cup. I know it's the shitter cup of the ones that we're in, but a
Trophy's a
cup's a
trophy for
cup.
me. Absolutely,
Cup,
mate.
and everybody knows. The whole country knows that we had. Well, the drought we've had of cups. So it's a bigger. It's a bigger now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that kind of that alludes me because I'm going to say you and Tottenham are like similar in terms of the desperate need for a trophy, and you
Well,
think like a domestic cup's probably going to be the one that you get your hands on.
yeah. Well, were you saying earlier that like Liverpool Newcastle final? I would to a degree, but I'd also like the Newcastle Tottenham just purely because it'll be someone new,
Someone
as
different.
much as someone different, someone who's desperate for a cup, and you're guaranteed that someone who's going to break the duck.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Before I ask you score predictions, I want to ask you: would you take winning the Carabao Cup but not qualifying for the Champions League?
no,
You wouldn't.
well, no. Um, if we could change that slightly to saying not in Europe,
Uh,
if I'd take a Carabao Cup, but I'd win the Carabao Cup, but
Yeah,
get into Europa or even Europa Conference, I'd
yeah,
take that
yeah,
all day long.
yeah. Basically, you didn't qualify for Champions League, so you fell outside the top. It's going to be five maybe this year.
Yeah, yeah,
So you
definitely.
finished sixth or seventh right below. Yeah.
Yeah, every day a week. Yeah.
Do you reckon do you reckon most Newcastle fans share that sentiment, or do you reckon a lot of them would?
I think so. I think for me, I think a lot of us would want
Trophy.
just European football is quite important, just so that because we all know we're desperate. As much as we've got money, we're desperate for money just to alleviate the PSR crap.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we need that income. So European football is a must really.
Score prediction?
2-2 Desmond.
No way, mate. I was literally going to say I'm saying 2-2.
2-2, and I do actually think Arsenal will score first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'll go through. I do think it'd be. I think it'd be a good game to be fair, because Arsenal are going to have to come out and to be fair, they play decent football anyway. Arsenal.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how you lot set up because you're notorious for normally trying to kind of play on front foot, aren't you, a little bit?
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see how Eddie Howe sets up, whether he kind of sits back a little bit and draws them on and plays on counter because you've got some quite fast players on your wings.
Some rapid players. I mean, even as Livermento apparently is the quickest player in our squad, which you
Really?
would never think. We'd never
Really?
think that. You'd think it'd be Gordon or even Isak or someone, but
Well, even Murphy's
um,
pretty fast, isn't
he's playing well at the minute. To be fair,
he? Yeah,
he's
mate,
playing
Jacob.
well. Well, I'm not going to slag him because he's doing well. So long may it continue.
Right, let's move on to Thursday's game. Liverpool Tottenham. I mean, Tottenham are taking a 1-0 lead in. I don't want to sound confident. I mean, I sound a bit cocky. I just can't see anything but a Liverpool win here.
I can't either. And like I said, I sort of want Tottenham because you'd like to think it'd be the easier tie for whether it's Arsenal or us, Newcastle.
Yeah,
That's another. Never even thought of that Arsenal Tottenham final. That could be a beauty, couldn't it?
yeah, yeah. True.
The
Oh,
North London derby.
yeah.
But yeah, I just can't see anything other than a Liverpool win. I can see it being a rout, 3 or 4-0.
Well, especially as well because similar to you guys, we've got lower league opposition in the FA Cup on the weekend. So basically, we can go all guns blazing in this one, and we can bring a second string in over the weekend. So
So
you'd think like Salah will be starting, Diaz, Gakpo, McAllister, Soboslai, Gravenberch, Van Dijk, everyone. I reckon everyone knows.
yeah,
I think there's probably maybe only one or two places really that's up for grabs in that Liverpool starting 11.
but I think for Slot to come in and it looks like, don't get me wrong, it looks like he is going to win the league, but just to settle nerves a little bit. I know, but it does. I know every Liverpool fan will be like, "Oh, not yet, not yet," but
Yeah.
it's happening. It's happening. But to get a trophy this early on,
Oh, yeah,
and just to sort of settle yourself in the fact that it's first season trophy in bag,
yeah.
whatever happens now, it can be looked back in years upon. Well, he won a trophy in his first year, and if that's the case, he'll probably win two with the league as well. So,
Hopefully.
who've Tottenham got in the FA Cup?
So let's have a quick
Have
look.
have they got a tough game? Have they got an easy game? Not say easy, lower league.
Are they still in it?
Don't know. I think they.
Yeah, they've got Villa away.
Wow. Wow. Oh
Yeah,
dear.
and then after that they've got Man United. El Sakika.
Two basket cases.
Just on that, obviously Spurs have got an advantage, slight advantage, albeit. Can you see him changing his playing style at all, Postecoglou? Because he sort of changed it a little bit at weekend against Brent. Was it Brentford they beat? It was Brentford, wasn't it? Brentford away.
Yeah, yeah. 2-0 on it.
Good result, really, for that tricky team.
Well,
Brentford away. Oh, I'm sorry.
well, they've hit a bit of bad form, aren't they, Brentford, recently? They're not doing too well. But I just think it just proves that you just don't have a clue what you're going to get with Tottenham.
They're mad, aren't they?
Men-
Probably,
Mentally.
we could probably address this in more on another pod, but if Tottenham lose, does he get sacked? Is he gone?
No, I think if he loses this one and then he loses FA Cup, so he's
Ooh.
out of both of those.
Oh, I think
Which
he's definitely gone, I reckon.
I'm not being funny. With the firepower Villa have just bought and a
Yeah.
load,
Ridiculous.
their front six, the 6 players they've got for the front three
Yeah.
is ridiculous. I don't see how, with Tottenham's frailty at the back, how they stop them. So
Dragason's just got ACL as well, hasn't
yeah, so I don't see anything there other than a Villa win. So that's 2 cups potentially out of
he? Imagine
is
if they went out of Carabao and FA Cup literally
insane
within
week.
4 days.
So that leaves him for his I win a cup in my second year every year, every time or whatever. All
Europa
it leaves
League,
him is
innit?
Europa, and
I don't see it. I don't think he'll be
I,
there much longer, personally.
I don't either.
I'll be
I
very
don't.
surprised. Score predictions.
I think 3 or 4-0 Liverpool. I think it'd be an absolute whitewash.
I reckon 3-0. I'm going to say 3-0. I'm looking forward to the game, actually. I can't wait. Should be a good one.
You go in.
Yeah. Um, should be decent. It's Thursday night, that's a bit weird, and it feels like a Europa League game.
Yeah.
But normally Tuesday, Wednesdays, aren't they,
I'm
Carabao's?
not. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Question, and I don't know if you might know this, probably need to look it up. Does it go straight to, is there extra time in pens, or does it go straight to pens?
Don't know.
Don't
Don't
know.
know.
If someone's watching, let us know in the comments. Does it go extra time in pens, or is it straight to pens? But listen, hopefully it won't come to that.
I think you'll be fine.
Newcastle, we're saying Newcastle Liverpool final then, Carl.
Well, if it is, it's the day before we go away.
Yeah, I know.
The day before, I actually cockily I booked accommodation down in
Really?
London. I did, and then I looked, and then it just sort of clicked. I'm like, oh shit, we're going away next morning. I thought, so I've cancelled it.
Yeah, well, well, depending on obviously if we do get there or not, I'm debating whether to go, whether to give tickets to Olivia, because obviously I can't remember what time we go away.
It's not too early, to be fair. I don't think we have to be at the airport till 10, 8 or 10, something like that.
Ah,
So it's
sound.
not too
I might just meet you there. I'll just give you my bag and just meet you there.
bad.
Listen, we're sat here sounding cocky like we've already got in there. We need to get to the final first, don't we?
That's it. That's it.
We'll see what comes this week. Right. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Catch you in a bit.